Davis goes out there, gives you 5 innings, you get him out a little bit early. What was kind of the thought process into, get him out with an 8-0 lead?
Well, he's been fighting some dead arm this week, and so what we wanted to do is try and limit his pitches. And when we had the big lead, we felt like it was an opportunity to get some other guys in the game. And those kids did well. I thought Brent threw the ball well. I thought CJ threw the ball well, and Andrew threw the ball well. So, for the next 5 games, we're going to need all hands on deck, and so getting them in the game and getting them acclimated again is going to be huge for us. And so we had the luxury. Kyle's been going 110 pretty much each time out, and so this was an opportunity to not have to ride him, and then hopefully he's 100%, just fresh and ready to go against A-State next weekend.
How do you guys feel about your postseason chances? What's kind of the goal for this last week of the season?
The goal is to win as many games as possible and let it all fall out where it can. We can't worry about that right now. We know we've dug ourselves a hole. First and foremost, we got to try and see how high we can finish up in conference. Second, we got to get over 500. If we, I don't know how it's going to work out. Nobody in the West, their RPIs seem to be any good. So I don't know how it's all going to shake out this year. And so we just got to try and put ourselves in the best light and see what happens. And if we can salvage it, the way we've played the last couple weekends, the way we've pitched in particular, then I'd like our chances when we go in. We're starting to play, I think, closer to what we expected early in the season. I thought the kid threw unbelievably well yesterday, and it took that because Joe was awesome yesterday also. So, if you think about, the last, 3, 4, 6 games, I think we've pitched the ball extremely well, and it's been the best 6-game stretch of pitching we've had. And if we can keep that up for the next 5 games, see what happens.
Is it a little bit of what could have been, because you see Mitch go 6 innings scoreless, and Merritt comes back on Tuesday, gives you 5 innings scoreless. 2 guys that expected big things out of this year, but were injured for most of the.
Hey, there's no doubt there's a little bit of that, but at the end of the day, there's a reason you have a 35-man roster. Everybody's dealing with it. They're without Rasmussen. Cal's been without Jeffries for some weeks, and we just didn't play well early when we had him out. And who knows? Who knows if it's different, way different. I don't know. We can't dwell on that. The fact of the matter is we lost some games that we shouldn't have lost. We played a lot of tight games that we could have won one way or the other, and it could have been a lot of reasons. But what we always preach here is that if we give up 9, the offense has to score 10. If the offense scores 1, we got to give up 0. It's just we can't play it any other way. It's a team game, and we win as a team, we lose as a team, and we know we gave up some games, like I said, early, and who knows what would have happened if those 2 guys are healthy all year. But they're throwing well now, and we got to figure out a way to win as many games down the stretch as possible.
One guy that has been for you consistent all season, David Oppenheim, leading the Pac-12 right now in hitting. He gets another homer today. He comes in as a transfer last year. Did you expect him to be this good for you this season?
Well, we expected him to be good. We know he can hit. We thought he hit well last year. He was getting acclimated to the Pac after, he was at Pepperdine his freshman year and then College of the Canyons, and had a good year at College of the Canyons. I think it was just, he hit 275, and a lot of times the junior college kids come into the Pac and it's a little bit different, the way they're pitched and the patterns and the coaches and the stuff, and I thought Opp was really good. He DH'd virtually every game last year. But he's been different. He's stronger. I think he's more willing to take the hit rather than to go for it a lot of times, and that's why you see his average so high. I think that if he went for it all the time, he'd probably have a lot more homers, but he'd be hitting 290. But he can go line to line. He can hit righties. He can hit lefties. It doesn't matter. And he's been really special for us, and he was really good all fall. He was good. He's been good all spring, obviously, along with a lot of other guys. But he's been consistent from day one, and I'm excited for the year he's had.
And tomorrow will be senior day, the last game at Dedeaux for a handful of guys that have helped kind of turn this program around. Especially under you here, getting the team back to the postseason last year. Is that going to be a tough day for you, seeing those guys the last time at Dedeaux?
Well, it will, and hey, last year was tough. When you had Garrett and and some of the other guys, Bobby and Dante, and the guys who were part of building it also and getting it going. But yeah, this was the group that their freshman year, I became the head coach 2 days before the season started when they were freshmen, and it's been a learning process for both them and me, and so there's no doubt for however long I'm coaching, they'll always have a special place in my heart. The guys who, you know, whether it's Davis or Timmy or Reggie or Brooks or Turner, you know, AJ, Opp, you know, although Opp, you know, he's just been here the last 2 years. But I mean, we got a lot of guys who are playing their last game at Dedeaux Field tomorrow. Brent Wheatley, and it'll be tough to see them go. There's no doubt about that.